So we move shop. Go somewhere else. Stop giving you all this motherfucking money. Then what? He shrugged at me. Then you might get robbed again. I pulled out my pistol, holding it at my side. And then maybe a motherfucker is gonna die. Main chick versus side bitch. Chapter 35. Orlando. The rain stopped and my phone was ringing off the hook. I had to face a lot of shit that I wasn't ready for, but the one that took the cake had to be Dawn. It was the messiest shit I've ever done. Fucking the bitch that played nanny to my stepson, and now she was pregnant. My tires were slashed and the old girl was right. There was nothing but a jealous bitch move. But I had that bitch under control. She was gonna get that abortion even if I had to buy a vacuum and suck the baby out myself. But, for now, I just needed to lay low and stack my money. As soon as I say I do to this bitch, I'm gonna be paid like Rockefeller. So I just had to play my position and keep this bitch quiet for now. There were only two things that could get my mind off my stupid mistakes. Pussy and poker. I had conquered my first distraction last night, fucking this chick that was now laying on my chest. But now my poker hand was itching and my phone was ringing. All shit that was making it hard for me to lay here in this bed. Yo, what up? I answered the phone, pushing my guest to the side. She was naked and her ass was poking out from the sheets. On any other day, I would have fucked the shit out of her once again, but it was daylight. I needed to get up and get to the money. Yo, man, we got a problem. It was my man Alonzo on the line. What's that? The game last night got intercepted, he said. That meant we got robbed. But worst of all, it wasn't our money. Intercepted? By who? I have no idea, bro. We trying to figure that out now, but we owe that nigga Tommy another 5 stacks. Shit! I wanted to punch a hole in the wall, but I took a deep breath instead. Okay, we need to get more games scheduled. But what money? Only thing I had at my disposal was the money that Kiera gave me for the new equipment. I got a few bands we could work with. Okay, cool. Get it to me ASAP so I can get shit rolling and buy some time with Tommy. That eased part of me, but now Kiera was blowing up my line. Alright, let me take care of something and I'll be at you in a few. Alright. I clicked over to Kiera as my house guest turned over, looking straight up at me. Hey, boo. Baby, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Why? What's up? I've been calling you when I saw that there was a shooting at the club. That was the last thing I needed was for Kiera to be getting nervous. Oh, no, baby, I'm cool. That was just the media blowing things out of proportion. So there wasn't a shooting? I didn't want to say there wasn't, so I did the best thing I could to spin it around. Some cats were shooting, but the windows got broken from the storms. She laughed at that. Wow, I tell you, the media tries to twist shit all around. Yep. So what you doing? On my way to see you. I felt my heart drop to my feet. Oh, yeah? Psych. I wish. I'm on my way to the office. I got a few meetings with HR this morning. Oh, yeah? What about? Well, probably about that hag who came into my office yesterday. Yeah, what was that about anyway? I asked her. She was sitting up in the bed now, looking at me. I wondered, did she really think I bought that explanation about me seeing her at Kiera's office yesterday? I never forgot her face, and I definitely don't forget an ass. She's one of Dwayne's old side bitches. She wanted to ask me for a favor. I told that bitch no. I don't do shit unless money is involved. True that, baby. That's crazy. Yeah, well, I gotta go. I was gonna tell you to drop by the house and grab the invitations, but I'm gonna have Dawn send them off. Just hearing Kiera say her name made me nervous. I had to get rid of that bitch. Baby, when you gonna fire Dawn? Oh my God, boo. I was thinking about it this morning, Kiera said. She told me that she was pregnant. I broke out in an instant sweat. Getting out of the bed, I ducked back into the bathroom. I sat on the edge of the tub listening to all the shit that Dawn had to say to my woman about this mystery man, a.k.a. me. If Kiera knew the truth, she'd probably have my balls cut off and feed them to me, but I played dumb. So she told you all that? Yeah, before I left out this morning. So what's she gonna do? Hell, I don't know. I just need her to hold out until after our honeymoon. Then I was gonna get rid of that bitch. I needed her to get rid of Dawn ASAP. But if I learned nothing from the old school pimps, I knew that you just couldn't cut off a bitch. You had to make her cut herself off. Boo, I'm pulling into the garage at work. I'm gonna call you back, okay? Okay, baby. Love you. Love you too. I hung up with the woman and I had to really rethink some shit. I had to get the poker games back up and going and get my money back. And I had a bitch I needed to get rid of. And in the meantime, I had another bitch in the other room. Opening the door, she was just as naked as when I left her. Laying on her stomach, she was playing on her phone. Good morning. Morning. How are you? She was trying to be sweet, but there was nothing sweet about this bitch but her pussy. I'm confused, I started. You said you were at the law office about some business. You see, before you tell me a lie, I want you to know I'm not like any nigga that you ever fucked with. Sitting up on the bed with her legs folded, she looked like a kid that was about to get a whooping. I was there on business. With who? Kiera Lawrence. So you were the chick that was fucking with Dwayne that she told me about. One of a few, I'm sure. She said, and I had to agree with that. What I knew about that nigga Dwayne would fill up a book, and the main thing was he kept a few hoes. So let me guess, I said. You saw me and recognized me from the club and tried to come in last night and start some shit. She wanted to smile. I saw the smirk trying to crease across her face, but she kept it in check. Not exactly. So what the fuck is it then? Honestly? She asked. Yeah, I wouldn't have it no other way. That was my mission, but then after spending some time with you, I decided I'm really drawn to you, she explained. I just don't know why you fucking with Kiera. I laughed in this bitch's face. She was drawn to me after a few minutes of my time. She had to be smoking or something. Look, me being with Kiera is my business, I snapped. I'm gonna marry her. Whatever little scheme you had up your sleeve ain't gonna work. She looked sad like a fucking puppy. So get your shit, go ahead and leave. No, what the fuck? I mean, I understand that's your woman and I respect that, she said. I know you're real. I know you're something special. And even if I gotta play second to that bitch, then I will. She stood up from the bed, walking towards me. So you just want to be in the fold? Even though I just told you I'm getting married in about 3 weeks. I said again. Yes? She dropped to her knees. My dick was hard, and she pulled him from my boxers and into her jaws. But I stopped her after a few sucks. Well, if you down for the team, then I need some cash. Well, whatever you need, I got you. She kept eye contact with me as she swallowed my dick into her mouth. At that moment, I knew this bitch was the real deal. That's why Dwayne fucked with her, and most of all, that's why I wasn't about to let her ass go. It took me the better part of a day to get out of bed with that bitch Arian. She licked me from my head to my toes and then back up again. I could see why that nigga Dwayne kept her on the team, but most of all, she tossed the nigga a few bands before she left. Who knows what that bitch was up to, but I was only down to get this bread, so none of that shit mattered to me anymore. I already got a tow truck to pick up my ride, and I was en route to my nigga's house so we could get our games back on the road. Pulling up to the spot from the outside, it looked like a legitimate corner store with food, snacks, and soda. But around the back and in the basement, we ran one of the best illegal gambling halls in the city. Our moneymaker was poker, but we did everything from craps to roulette. Walking into the store, I gave a few niggas high fives and shakes as I eased my way into the back. Once behind the employees-only door, it was only a few feet until I hit the steps to the basement where all the real money was made. But a part of the business was borrowing money from motherfuckers you didn't want to. And sometimes, like last night, there was a robbery. It's all kind of pitfalls in this business. But for a nigga like me that came from nothing, I can't help but want my hands in everything, no matter the risks. Going back to being broke wasn't an option for me, but I would risk it all to keep being my own boss. I couldn't be told by no nigga what to do. That's why we needed to get this money and pay Tommy back. What's up, boy? I gave Alonzo a 5 as I looked around at the room. Chairs were turned over and shit looked straight crazy. Tell me what happened, bruh. Man, 2 niggas came in towards the end of the night, he said. Ski masks and 40 cows. What they hit us for? All of it, man, $140K. Fuck! I couldn't help but scream. But that was pretty much everything and then some. And you know that nigga Tommy don't give a fuck. He want his cut no matter what. Damn, man. So you got that cake to get to Tommy? If you don't, we done. Pulling out the money, Alonzo looked like he saw it goes. Damn, nigga, I know that photography shit ain't making that much. Man, you know I got my little arsenal. I said, not wanting to reveal everything. Oh yeah, your wife? He threw up little hand quotes and laughed. Say what you want, but she is saving our asses right now. Well, I gotta take this money and get all of this shit fixed. You do that, and put the word out that we need some cows in here. Cows is a term we use for high rollers. Somebody who can come in and drop a few bands, but ain't no crazy, wild shooting shit. I'ma do that, but you know what I was thinking? What? I asked. I say we have your bachelor party down here. Bring all the ballers out. We can make $500,000 easy. The shit sounded so good I couldn't stop smiling. Let's do it. Set that shit up, fam. My boy Alonzo always had the money-making ideas. And Zoe, tell that nigga Tommy to give us some room. We gotta get our capital back up for this explosion. No doubt. We didn't necessarily owe Tommy shit. He was more of a neighborhood trap nigga that demanded we give him a cut for being on his turf. And tell that nigga we got robbed. Show Tommy the video. Show me what video? I didn't even hear him come in down the steps. Oh, what up, T? Like I said, show me what video? Tommy repeated. He didn't even budge when Zoe said, what's up? We got robbed last night. You heard anything about it? Nope. Didn't hear shit. But that doesn't affect my money. He was like one of those fat mafia types you see on TV, but instead of being white, he was black. Yeah, it does if you can't keep us protected in your own damn hood. I wasn't afraid of this nigga. Before I went away, he wasn't shit but a penny hustler on the corner begging a motherfucker to help him out. Now all of a sudden he was the man. Nah, it doesn't. So we move shop. Go somewhere else. Stop giving you all this motherfucking money. Then what? He shrugged at me. Then you might get robbed again. I pulled out my pistol, holding it at my side. And then maybe a motherfucker is gonna die. Whoa, hold up, bruh. Nah, fuck that, Zoe. I was tired of pussyfooting around with this wannabe gangster ass nigga. You know what? You got balls, nigga. Because if I was having a bad day, I would take the way you acting as disrespect. I'm just saying some real shit. You want us to pay you a tax, you can't control shit that happens in your own hood. What are we paying you for? You ain't protecting shit. He nodded like he was pondering my words. You know what? You got a point. I'll put the word out. I guarantee ain't shit like this gonna happen again. I didn't believe him. I didn't trust shit about the snake-looking motherfucker, but he was here with his hands out giving me his word. I took his hand and he stepped closer. But don't get it mistaken. The next time you pull a pistol on me, I'm gonna make you use that motherfucker. We locked eyes, and I heard loud and clear what he was saying. And make no mistake, I started. The next time you see me with a pistol, it'll be spitting fire. I guarantee it. Times like these, I was glad I was getting out of this shit. I just needed to hit one big lick and get my money up. By the time me and Kiara got married, I'm going to be swimming in so much loot, I'm not going to be worried about no illegal poker games or no other shit. I just needed a few more weeks, and all this shit'll be over.